Your colors stand out from all the others like a work of art.
Hi, welcome to the art room. My name is Miss Hannigan. Let me show you around. Welcome back to the start of a new quarter. I am usually standing in this area welcoming you guys in. My room number is 24 and I am just excited to have you guys in class. We're gonna go ahead and open the door and kick off the room tour. Let's go. When you enter, definitely put your coats, jackets, book bags, anything that you brought and you don't want to have on you, go ahead and hang that up on the apron rack. You're gonna see we have the classroom habits posted here. We also have a Artsonia sign above that. And then on the wall, we have different countries that we're going to be doing artwork from. Also different time periods of art throughout the centuries. So you can definitely look at that as you're standing in line at the end of class when you're lining up or when you're entering the classroom. Above these posters, you're going to see here in a second our mission statement here at Harvest Ridge. And next to that is going to be the voice level poster, and you will notice that I have level 2 table talk starred because you are allowed to talk at your table. Next to that we have the smartboard. When you're in line, please do not play with the smartboard, touching it, messing with any of the pens or the screen or the projector. Here is the creative corner. You will see at the top of each column there are numbers. Based on behavior in class, more numbers will be available for you to use, but you can always use this Lego area and section number 1. Those again are always available for you. And if you create something you would like to save, feel free to put it in one of these cubbies. Next to the Lego area, we have the calm corner and the fun little seat you get to sit in. Make sure that you ask me first, but you can definitely take a break in class whenever you need to. And I have some activities inside to help calm you if you are having a bad day. There are also some signs you will see that can also help you get into the green zone and hopefully help you to have a better day. You will see that tree of choices poster. That was my theme for this bulletin board, and just wanted to show you that here as well. Next we have the classroom values. Raise your hand, stay at your table. When the cleanup bell goes off, we do have to stop for the day. Be a good listener, be creative, use tools safely. Ask 3 people at your table before you ask the teacher, and be respectful to the supplies and people around you. Next, we have the area where I usually will demonstrate. It is hooked up to the smartboard, the document camera. This table is also used for pulling small groups. Behind this table, we have the Elements of Art posters, which we will be using in class, along with the Explore the World of Art bulletin board. Feel free to look at the pictures on this board and reference the world flags. We have 4 different tables, the green, blue, pink, and orange. You can sit anywhere at these tables, but we do have assigned seats in art. Here are the boards that will show you the lesson we are currently working on, and above that we have the Principle of Design posters, which we will use in our art projects. This section of the room is for kindergarten only. If you happen to be in kindergarten, this will be the area that we meet. Once you come in from recess, we're going to enter the art room quietly, walking, have a seat on the carpet or around the carpet, and we will begin telling you what we will be learning that day, whether we're reading a book, we're talking about a painting from the Mini Art Museum, or we are discussing one of the world's most famous artists. This will be where we will meet before you go sit down at your table. Located above the classroom library, we have fractions, shapes, color wheel, and different words we will be talking about as we learn art vocabulary. This is my teaching desk located in the back of the room. And you'll notice anyone that gives me a card with a Frenchie on it, I typically keep. And I also have my wedding and honeymoon picture book that you can also look at. As we mentioned earlier, one of our classroom values is be creative. So I do have the sign that says create, and above the create sign, we have the color families, which we will be referring to during art lessons. We also have the mindset posters, and we want to emphasize using a growth mindset this school year. And the fixed mindsets, not so much. You have a trash can at your table, but in the back of the room we have a large trash can. We have sink number 2, which you will see the cold water faucet does not work, and the hot water faucet works a little too well, so make sure you don't turn that on too much. Then in the middle we have the soap, and sink number 1 is going to be the preferred sink. You'll see that the water comes out at a normal speed, and it is great for washing your hands during cleanup. Make sure that you ask me first before we go to the sink, and a lot of times I will dismiss you by tables. And above the trash can we have the paper towels. There will be times where we will need to use messy mats, especially when we are using paint. And you can locate them here. Just grab one like you see and set it at your table and set your artwork on top. We also have a recycling bin. Please only put paper in the recycling. If you have recess after art, you will also be using these bins to put your artwork in to take to your classroom. If your artwork is not on the drying rack, you will want to place your projects when you are finished with them here. If you need a tissue box is located here, pencils, extra paper, rulers, and today's date. This mirror is good for checking to make sure you do not have paint or anything on your face or hair. So go ahead, feel free to use that when necessary, and feel free to put on an apron whenever you would like. The last part of this room tour is going to tell you what to do during a drill in art class. During a fire drill, we are going to calmly push in your chair, walk to the back of the room, exit out the door in the computer science room. During an earthquake or tornado drill, we're going to be pushing these chairs away and getting on your hands and knees, protect your head, and we will be bending down right here, located where I am pointing, along the front wall of the art room. And for the intruder drill, we will practice sitting quietly in the back closet. Do your best, you could win the goat. And that is our room tour, friends. Let me know if you got questions.
A work of art.